Hello. I'm a little bit chilly today in my house, but I wanted to show you a few things that you can do with Google Docs that you may not know you can do, things that will speed up your homework. So let me just come over here and create a random Google Doc. I'm going to call this shortcuts. And I'm going to paste in some text that I found. Doesn't mean anything. It's just placeholder. All right, I wanted to show you a couple of things. First of all, if you copy something in or type something or delete something and you wish that you hadn't, like you make a mistake, you can either go up here and do the undo button, right? I just pasted that in, I just undid it. I'm going to redo it. Here's redo. Another way I can undo something is to hit Control Z and it undoes it. Control Y redoes it. Okay, now, how can that come in handy? Let's say you're typing a word. Let's say you type a sentence and you make a mistake and let's say you don't want this sentence to be here. Actually, let's say you accidentally delete a sentence. So I'm going to delete this sentence. And you're like, oh no, I deleted that whole sentence. I really wish I hadn't. So then you can just hit Control Z and it'll come back for you. And then later, if you're like, you know what, I really don't need that sentence there after all, you can hit Control Y and it'll go away again. But what happens? Control Z undoes the last thing you did, and Control Y redoes the last thing you undid, if that makes sense. Let's say that I like this sentence, but I want it to be in the middle of my paragraph. If you highlight something like this, now let's pick a different sentence. Let's say that this sentence, I want it to be the first sentence. So if I hit this, if I highlight it, I can hit Control X. That will cut it. It'll get rid of it, but it remembers it if you hit Control X. And let's say I want it to be my first sentence. I can hit Control V, and that'll paste in the thing that it remembers. Okay, so whatever you cut, it'll paste it in. Let's see. And then let's say that this sentence, I want to copy it and repeat let's say it's a quote. Let's pretend that this is a quote by a famous person. And it's near the beginning. And let's say I want the exact same quote near the end. I can highlight it. Actually, I can highlight it like that. And this time I don't want to cut it out because I want it to be here too. So I don't want to hit Control X. I just want to copy it. I can hit Control C and copy it, which I did. And then let's say I put it at the end here and hit Control V to paste it. And there it is. Okay, let me see if there's anything else. Oh yeah. Let's say that this is a dress up. If you double click on a word like this, it'll highlight it for you. I'm just double clicking. Okay. And if I hit Control U, it'll underline. So U for underline. If I hit Control B, it'll bold it. So you can use these for dress ups, Control U for dress ups, and Control B for like your topic clincher words. What else might you might want to know? Let's pick a few words and turn it into our title. So I don't want to delete this because I want it to be down here in the last sentence. I still want my quote to be here, so I'm going to Control C for copy. My title needs to be up here, but I'm going to hit Enter once. Okay, and then I'm going to hit Control V for paste. So we're going to pretend this is my title. Obviously, I need to capitalize some things. We'll pretend that all of these are words that we're supposed to capitalize in the title. And how do you get it to be in the middle? You hit, let's see. This says Control E. No, that doesn't work. I didn't think that was right. I think you hit Control Shift and E. Yep. So I need to correct this worksheet that I typed out. I don't know if I typed it or got it from somewhere. Okay, so it's Control Shift and E will justify your title to the center. Let's see, what else do you need to know? If you ever need italics, so like if you're doing a decoration, I'm looking to see if there's any like alliteration, because that would be a decoration. I see two words that start with E. Oh, well, we don't have to spend a whole lot of time on it. Let's pretend this is an alliteration, even though you would normally need three words. Control I is italics. Okay? IEW makes you have three words for an alliteration, but technically it's alliteration if two words sound the same. They have to have the exact same beginning sound. And since this is a made up, I think it's supposed to sound like Latin, but none of these words are real. So we can't really tell whether these words have the beginning sound that's the same or not. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. Okay, apparently, let's see if this works. Yeah, so if you want to go back to being lined up on the left, you can hit Control Shift and L. Okay, so let me just type up some of those for you real quick. Control. Now, if you're on Apple, it's Command. Control plus Z is undo. You undo the last thing you did. Control plus Y is redo. Control or Command if you're on Apple products. Control plus B is bold. Control plus, oops, I keep hitting that. I is italics. Control plus U is underline. Control plus L is left justify. So to line everything up on the right, at the left. I bet Control plus, or it's not Control plus, that it's a misprint on my paper here. Control plus Shift plus L, left justify. Let me try that. Control Shift E is center, Control Shift L is right. Let's try Control Shift R. Okay, Control Shift R is right. I accidentally said Control Shift F is right, but it's left. So here's Control Shift L, left, Control Shift E, center, and Control Shift R is right. I don't know what Control Shift C is. You would think that that would be center, but it's not. All right, let's take that back to the left. And Control plus Shift plus E is center. And I guess you might want to know what Control Shift R is, and I'll show you why. If you are doing a paper in MLA format and you've got to have your last name up here, then you can hit Control Shift and R and it'll put it over on the right side, which is what MLA format demands. Okay? Yeah, I think that's it. Maybe some of these will help you. I think the most helpful things is that you can double click and hit Control U for underline or hit Control B for bold. Those are going to help you more than anything. Maybe the Control Z and the Control Y. Oh, one more thing. If you hit Control A, it will highlight everything, which if you forget to double space your paper, that comes in handy because then you can go after you've highlighted everything and double space your paper. Okay? Let me add that also. That is select all. So it selects everything. I'm trying to think if there's any more. I have one that I use a lot for bullet points. If I can remember what it is. It is Control Shift 8. That might not be important to you, but I'll put it on there anyway because I use it a lot. Oh, I don't know what I did, guys. I think I zoomed in on accident, like further. I don't know what I hit either. I think I hit, I'm not sure what I hit. I think I hit control and plus. I did. So control plus zooms in and control minus zooms out. That's kind of interesting. But what was I going to do? Control shift 8. Yeah. And then I'm going to hit control Z to undo. Those are bullet points. And I like that other one that I found on accident. Control plus, is it plus? It's really the plus button, but it's kind of the equal sign. Because you don't have to hit shift to get it. Control plus equals is enlarge or zoom in. That's cool. I like that. I zoom in all the time. That's going to help me a lot, actually. And control plus the underscore. Oh, no, it's the minus sign. That makes sense. Yeah. Control plus the minus sign is zoom out. I like that. Okay, so we found one on accident. All right, here they are. Write down anything that you want to remember and keep it on your desk. I think that the bold and the underline are going to be the best for you guys. But like if you forgot to double space, this one's going to be good. For your title, you probably don't mind just for one thing coming up here and grabbing. Look, if you do this, it'll put it in the middle like that. Okay. But but for your title, if you want to do center justify, you can totally hit Control Shift and E. That's probably all you'll really need. Okay, guys. Hopefully that's helpful to you. I'll see you later. Bye.